Okay, welcome to the Outer Worlds. This game has been on my shelves for a good time, many years actually. So as you can see, that I last played this in. Welcome to the Outer Worlds. This is a game that's similar to Fallout and similar games alike. I had this on the shelf for a good number of years. I haven't played this since 2021. Since 21. So let's start afresh and do our best. Okay, thank you. Let's start a new game. Yeah, normal. Subtitles, yes. Games such as Fallout and this and the Elder Scrolls are so nice because your choices have an effect on the game.
A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon Colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Body type, average, good, high.
This one
very
seems
high.
promisingly resistant to physical torture.
Okay, these are attributes. Strength affects melee weapon damage and the amount you can carry. Dexterity, melee attack speed and ranged weapon reload. Intelligence, perception, charm. And we have 6. Let's pump 2 in here. Yeah, one day. Yeah. Skills. Let's go for
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
and stealth.
You certainly know your way around a MacPic.
Dialogue.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
Aptitude. What's that? No discerning aptitude. Okay, so they each have a bonus. Persuade, engineer, dodge, entry. What is that? Food effect, this corrosion damage received, inspiration, medical, plasma damage, science. Science? Science and medical. Medical.
A physician? Not many of you left.
Is this needed? I don't really pay attention to this. Let's just get something. Eye size, head, hair. Borders. Hair color. Facial, yep. Makeup, no, we don't do that, yeah. Dirt, nope. Nope, we stay clean. Age. No. Name. Brown. Brownie. Yep, that's about it.
Looks to me your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. If drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. But not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that? Right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a Provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Damn it, my ears! Ugh. Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. You hit your head or something? Edgewater's a little ways down. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Pretty place.
Over here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit the... I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties and... You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne. Best of luck in your search. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Just scouting out the area before we continue. Is that a silverback? Old wreckage discovered. What's breathing like that? Oh snap, what is this? Run! What's happening? How many are there? What? Oh, I forgot to save. Guys, just learn to save the game. Learn to save the game. What's in that area? Don't we have a slide mechanic? No, we don't. Let's quickly check what's in this area.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the... Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? Edgewater is a company town. Board-owned and operated. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near, but you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial. In the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable. Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. We're a sensible people. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no, I despise. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apology. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of... Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give... Much... What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? You were probably poking around my things. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of... More than a few. Those teeth were his... I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few... Yes, Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful law! A marauder's in my domicile! There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it. Wasn't trying to insult you. So does that mean you're for hire? Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Strong. I need you to break in. Nab that. I'll do what I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. It is. So you'll do it then? You...
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your... Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
safer inside the walls.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't... Because they're not my fees, and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot in... I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting up. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative. Which... Shame, though.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a... guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just... old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through. I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned, or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is... talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Let's talk when you're... Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways. I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me.
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. What would you like to discuss?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling step. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess... I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless atomic... That's right. Auto... When the swarm is... Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing...
Something you need? That's account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math. Not even a scratch. Attacking!
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigate.
I could probably fix that. I mean... Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go.
Navigation systems operational.
Be more careful out.
smell the lies.
Incoming! Attacking!
These guns are weak. They're very weak. They're super weak.
Inside voices. Attacking! Here we go!
Easy.
Easy.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Something I can do? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? And I'll buy you a drink.
Beam for me.
Processing.
There has to be a way to sneak in. Aha, there it is. Okay. You stay here.
Okay.
Halt. Unexpected. Searching.
Heading out! Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before... doing anything here? I'm on it. We made it. Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
Sis performance.
Get ready.
Got it? Inside voices.
Oh.
2 more.
Incoming!
Yeah, huh?
Self-diagnostics complete. It's not the best choice. Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice. Mechanic in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. Affirmative.
Phantom? Go away, Phantom! Leave me alone!
Mind the scene. You're liable to get scalded.
Unexpected. Threat level. constant investigation. Sweeping the air.
Not real. You're not real. Get away! Get away! No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me. You can talk? See, Higgins? This is why you must all... Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D's... Hard to say. Oh, I've come... Mechanicals lost their... I was on... I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. Ironic deaths are the worst. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you... Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of... There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Once we do this, there's no going... Hey, listen. Sorry, I know you're in a hurry. I know you want your power regulator and all. I just feel like we should go talk to Adelaide. If we're gonna kill her power, least we could do is give her people a fair warning. Oh, well... Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Keep your wit.
I know, I'm trying to think.
Last without power.
Food's bound to spoil.
Keep your
at
wits
this
about.
rate.
Don't know how.
Keep your wit.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa.
Are you,
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep...
Oh gosh, no.
I seen you wandering around here. Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and... Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engine. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him.
I know the old community. No kidding. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. I appreciate you. In fact, I put aside something special. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. What's on? Couple months. I owe them.
I figured whoever cut off that power was gonna come here to salvage something. Too smart. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see. You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them they're lucky. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will... My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused, so I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted... Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same... Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square... Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth. Look at that.
Don't know how much longer.
Adelaide's okay.
I don't know how much longer we'll...
Any luck? Fine. I've been thinking about going back. I get sick thinking about working at... You know something? I think you're right. The town could use it. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. It's just... Adelaide's never... Are you sure about this? I expect we got no choice. Edgewater needs us back, and Lothar... You okay with this, Grace?
Zoe's still out there. Don't much care to leave her on. If you find her, could you let me know?
Just give us some time to gather our purse.
Look at that. Good for them. I'm glad. Back to the old cannery. I expected it'd end like this. I expect you've done enough for the Vale. If you don't mind leaving an old... It is too late. Leave me be. Got nothing to say to you.
Another day at the cannery.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
The latest report?
Oh, I almost forgot. You tried the best. Coming right up.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
At least you got to know.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens. I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, that's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spacer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater. By all means. Thomas Kemp? I remember him.
He tries real hard, Mr. Thompson. This is something he wants to do.
I will give him a chance to impress me, if he knows his way around a toolbox. This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow.